Hi guys, so gonna do a stream today, just a short one, I don't know, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes or something. Plan to do 2 games today, Svc Chaos on the AES machine, and then Sengoku 2 on my CDZ. So, let me just get my headphone in. I picked up Svc Chaos quite recently. Get that in the shot. This is the US version, American version, English. It's a game I've been wanting for quite a while. It has some spectacular sprite work. The artwork in this game is really good, with some exceptions which I'll get into. Gameplay is a little different than what you might expect. It doesn't play like a Street Fighter or like a later KOF or anything either. It kind of has its own sort of feel. So, alright, nobody on yet, no problem. I'm just gonna jump in and mess around. I don't know like the moves and stuff yet, so I'll have to just see how I get on. Alright. Let's go big. This menu looks an awful lot like the King of Fighters 2003 menus. I think they reused a lot, like the credit text and everything you can see at the bottom is virtually identical. Let's have a look in the English. Difficulty normal, language English, battle config. There is something I'm going to do first. I'm going to pop up the Universe, go to the cheat database, bosses, proper my, red blood, all that good stuff. Alright. So, let's just hop into arcade and see how it goes. How to play. Weak punch, weak kick, strong punch, strong kick. CD... yeah, right, there's this guard step maneuver that's quite important in this game apparently. I was reading the manual earlier. So, yeah, you can get all the bosses by going over this side. There's quite a lot of hidden characters actually in this game. Whoa, okay, so I'm Violent Ken. Wasn't paying attention to the timer. Oh, go, oh. So yeah, my opinion of this game is like the SNK's sprite work for the Capcom characters is freaking outstanding. Okay, this is... gotta get used to the feel of this. I've been playing other fighting games, so not quite used to this. But one thing I think is quite unfortunate is that some of the backgrounds, some of the stages, I should say, whoop. Okay, that happened. Very hard to play and talk at the same time. But yeah, some of the stages in this game look like they've put in really little effort. Like they just shat them out, which is a real shame. There's one at like a train yard or something. It just looks... ow. just looks naff, and I think that kind of stands out all the more against the exceptional sprite work. Ugh, God, so poor. The computer is giving me no time to learn. Okay. No, I don't have that kind of maneuver. Another weird thing is this is a game that, like, one of few, and I think for kind of good reason, because I don't like how it feels, to be honest, is it has an offensive crouch and a defensive crouch. So like when you pull back and down and I hit strong kick, I'm doing that. But if I do down and forward, I do a sweep. And of course, if I'm doing down forward, I have no guard if he attacks me. So like, you actually have more moves available to you. But sometimes when you just want to sweep in safety, you can't do it. Perhaps that's more like that I play like a complete scrub. I bet there's guys who are good at fighting games that actually ow, who don't have a problem with that. Okay, I did that. Can I do that again, please? I can. No one in chat. Not surprising, it's the middle of the day. But this is like rare opportunity I get. Ah, Evil Ken versus Regular. I was just at my friend's place yesterday, me Solo, on YouTube, and playing on one of the Naomi Universal cabs there, and we've got a Naomi with a net dim fitted, and we uploaded a converted version of it's an Atomic Wave game, King of Fighters 11. Because it works on a Naomi with when it's been converted, and there's basically no difference. Ah, come on. Have another one. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I got right to the end. There's two bosses at the end of the game, and that last boss is, in typical SNK fashion, just full screen special spams, fireballs coming out of anywhere in the space. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, couldn't beat him. Oh well. Real. I kind of want to get beaten because I didn't want to be Violent Ken. That was a kind of an accident. Love it. I've always loved that move, particularly in Art of Fighting 2, with just those gigantic characters. But Robert was always my guy in that game. I could play some of that another time. Actually, I have it on the CD. As maybe some of you are aware, I got Krautbuster this week. Come on, girl, do the job. Not like that though. There we go. I got Krautbuster earlier this week, so I've been playing that a little bit. I want to play it more before I make a video, as I kind of said in the comments there, because I don't want to like rush my opinion of it, if that makes sense. I'm not even trying to play anymore, I'm just... Alright, do I have any, like... cool moves? That was pretty cool. Forgot how to do that. Oh, okay. Ah, let me hit it. Haven't seen one of the stages that I think is a bit of a letdown. I mean, some of them have, they look interesting, but they're a bit lifeless.
Continue.
No. Let's start again.
Game over.
Hey, Age of Nerd. Thank you for jumping in. Been a while watching while having my lunch. Nice. Hang on. Let me just get through this. Lee. Chris Lee. Lee Chris. I'm going to call you Chris Lee from now on. You can be both. Okay. Let's jump in and be someone else this time. I do like Terry. Oh, I know what. Let's be Hugo because he's gigantic.
Come on.
Yeah, so what's up? Are you just having a day out in the sun? I assume the weather's nice there. Okay, picking the big guy is not working out. But at least we get to look at the cool sprite work. While I get punished in the corner. What kind of moves does this guy have? I bet he's probably throw based, isn't he? Which means I'm never going to get on with him. But yeah, what's for lunch then, Chris? Something good, I hope. Wow, she diced me up.
No escape.
Alright, note to self, don't play a game before you've learned it on stream. Wait a minute, I've got a butt attack. I need more of that. Give it the ass, Hugo. Maximum ass. It's unstoppable. Or it was. Weather sucks, been raining all weekend. Oh man, that's no good. It was downpour yesterday. Just really terrible weather. Rain was sideways. But today it's been gorgeous. I've spent the morning outside, like doing the garden and stuff like that. But now decided to get out of the sun before it baked my brain. Come and play a little bit. Naked burrito, basically the insides without the wrap. Is that because you're like trying to drop carbs or something, so leaving the wrap out? Trying to get cut? Or just the wraps were not in the cupboard? Alright, I think I'm going to try one more, perhaps with a character that I could get on with. There's a practice mode, but I'm not going to do that here. Vega. I used to love playing as Vega on Street Fighter 2. It's my favourite. Slimming body, yeah. Conceited fancy pants. Whoa! Beat me in my own game, man. Pressure!
You win. No escape.
Yeah, Ross was asking when I was streaming, but he doesn't seem to be here yet, if at all. But then, like I said, middle of the day. Oh, come on. Come on. How come I can't get the power geyser to come out? They changed the maneuver in this game. Probably. Alright, come on. I'll take that. So, I've actually, I've now got two consoles hooked up at the same time. Now I've got that Hydra 2 Switch that I picked up from the guy who makes them in Poland. It's, yikes. That's a harsh start. It's really good bit of kit. And you know, it's inside the EU unlike the, what's that? There's another one that's very similar. I wish I knew how to power geyser in this. Ouch. You farted on me, that's not cool. Yes. Nailed it. Yeah, this background is like the real low point. It's just there's nothing going on. It's not attractive. It's just naff. Like when you think about how important this game is, or like was, or could have been, you know, we've got Capcom characters on a Neo Geo. Ah. I did the power geyser accidentally, I think. But whiffed it. So we got to bust the wolf. Okay, super thighs. Any interest in Paul's Mister? Not really, because at the end of the day I've got the hardware that I want. And when it comes to like emulating arcade stuff, I do that on my PC. I've got what is it, Forgotten Worlds Next or something, or something Lee hooked me up with, where it's a really nice front end and it's got a bunch of games on and everything. So like that does me for arcade stuff and other platforms. But for me, I like having the real hardware. I like having the real games, and you know, I slimmed down my collection massively, so I don't have ridiculous amounts of stuff now. Just focusing on the platforms I mostly care about, which is the Neo Geo platforms and Mega Drive.
No escape.
I mean, that said, like the Paul's Mister, which is now the official title, they are very cool. I will admit that. It's just not for me. But yeah, very neat. Thanks. Ow! 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 Right back at you. Do I have like a power dunk? I didn't mean to do that. No. Do I have a power dunk or a rising tackle? I don't think I do. I've got the crack shoot at least. So when Terry goes down, I'm going to switch over to the CDZ and put on Sengoku 2, which I recently got, which is a really fun arcade game. Oh, it's Ginets. Very cool music in King of Fighters 96, where he's the boss. He has really cool music. But oh, yeah, that's it. The impenetrable wall. It's not so bullshit in this game because he's like a more reasonable combatant. But in King of Fighters 96, where he's the boss, it's just SNK boss nightmare, really.
No escape.
You bastard, let me in. If I could time this. There we go. No. Wow, I got screwed there.
No escape.
Alright, I got another round, have I? Ah. Jeez. You often get the feeling about SNK's AI that it's reading your inputs. I mean, old SNK fighting game AI was just... They're not so much fighting games when you're against the AI as puzzle games where you need to figure out the one abuse you can do and then just spam it over and over again. Okay. That happened.
Continue.
Alright. Let's switch back to this. Hello. Game over. No, I do not want to save. I'm just going to take my headphones off for a minute. And I'm going to switch over. So, the game screen is going to turn into some color bars, I think. There we go. That's I have a Retro Tink 2X SCART. I'm just swapping the controller because I'd still want to use my stick. And hopefully... There we go. Hey Gav! Good to see you, mate. Got both the retro heads in the house. I'm honoured. Yeah, jumped in just as I finished playing Svc Chaos, which I guess Paul would have liked to have looked at because he was super fascinated. He didn't even know it existed. Have I seen Kev Koff Collection? No, I don't think so. You'll have to let me know what that is. Right, so I'm just gonna reach over and get Sengoku 2. Here we go. That's true, 2 are better than 1. That's what the ladies say anyway. So, nice. Not very cheap, this one. But, you know, it's Neo Geo. That shouldn't be a surprise, really, should it? Okay. Well, like, right now, when it comes to King of Fighters, the only one I don't actually have here, you know, real games, is King of Fighters 2001. but I have reserved it. I'm going to buy it, but I'm waiting for some other things to come in before it gets shipped over. I have 94 on CD, 95 on CD, 96 on cartridge. That's my favorite King of Fighters. 97 on CD, 98 on cartridge, 99 on CD, 2000 on cartridge, 2001 I will be getting, and 2002 and 2003 on cartridge. So I pretty much have all of them, or I will do very soon. The ones I have on CD are the ones that I don't want to play so much, and you know, on the CD there aren't actually, it's kind of a bit of misinformation. There aren't very many games that were put out on the CD that actually suffer from being on the platform, at least if you have the CDZ. Let me hit start and switch over to this, which should very soon. There we go. So real loading times on the CDZ. Yeah, like not many games actually suffer. If you have a CDZ, most of the library is perfectly acceptable to play. There are obviously a few exceptions. The Last Blade games are sort of horribly cut and have terrible loading times on top of that. Art of Fighting 3, they shrunk the sprites. What else is it? Oh yeah, and of course the Samurai Showdown RPG, which I have, and even on the CDZ the loading time is, I can't stand it, and plus it's all in Japanese, so I can't really get into it. Yeah, Gav, it's Alan. I don't want to get any more Neo Geo guys interested in his store, because they'll be stealing the things I want. There's already competition there. Shh. Maybe once I've got everything I want, then I'll pimp him a bit more. Alright, so Sengoku 2. This is quite a fun, interesting game. I'm just going to jump in. Normal difficulty, I think. No, I'm not going to load. Slice, forward attack. There was a horse there for a moment. Sever, rear attack. Jump. Yeah, and of course you can change to some special characters from time to time, which can be useful depending on like who you're fighting, certain bosses and stuff like that. Special trick, all 3 buttons. Alright, let's see if I remember any of that. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I mean the CD times on the original Neo Geo, they're not, Neo Geo CD are not good, but you know, you're seeing the CDZ here, and if you're bothered by that kind of load time, you're just being a bit anal about it, really. Big ass dragon! I love that effect of the dragon sort of zooming along in the background there. Alright, so I've got slash, sever, jump. Got it. Chopped your ass. I wonder if I'm lacking blood and stuff because this is in English. I should check that at some point. This is also a fun 2-player game if you've got a friend around. Chop you! How? That'll teach me for reading the comments. Slice that guy in half. Nice. So you'll be progressing through the level, and every now and then you get like transported into these fantasy places and everything. It's nice and mixes it up. It's visually very interesting. Give me that. Zapped back to where we came from. Let's chop those. Get some goodies. Alright, one goodie. Do you think one of those birds that flew past was the spirit of Blackie? There's a joke for TNT. No one has any friends around these days. That's alright. Look at that dude chasing those ladies. I'm gonna chop him good. Uh-oh. I got killed. I don't know how I did that, or if I did that, but it happened. I got a flashy attack now. Seems more powerful. Oh, I think we're transporting again. Okay, I'm going to change to the dog. I don't know if this is advantageous, but check him out. He's a good boy. He's killed my dog. What a monster. Oh, I'm going to have to give you a good chopping for that. Kill my dog. That's what happens. Justice. Whoop. He's back at it again, that guy in the background. He's not learned his lesson yet. So like from when I last played this, you've got like 3 characters you can transform into. There's ow. Cut me down. Game over, dead. Yes, I will continue, thank you. Because I'm not done yet. Yeah, like everybody's getting cut in half. There's no half measures. Well, that guy kind of collapses, like slice his gut open. I wonder if it... Whoa, that was cool. Come back here. These guys are tricky. That attack comes out and you can't really... I can't seem to get away from it. Dead again. Never forgetting that these were arcade games and they want your quarters. Wasn't sure that guy was dead, but he was just stumbling back, waiting to fall in off. I just got eaten by a dragon. No, I'm on top of it. Dodged a bullet. Count your blessings that I beat you. The only one who's getting beaten, my friend, is you. No hit strats. Oh, alright. There we go. I don't know, guys. I think it's dog time. I just had to be the dog to beat him. The dog is that cool. Where are we off to now? 1940X. Wartime, right? I think I need to do some tests, like by trying out the scanline function on the RetroTink 2X SCART. See how it looks in the stream. I haven't turned it on because I didn't want to. I didn't want to worry that it might mess up how it looks. Whoa! Get chopped. So now we've got like soldiers and samurai guys. Oh, this dude's serious. But he still gets chopped in half like everybody else. 5 watches. Whoa. Nice. I was expecting none. Maybe that's becoming an old joke that nobody watches, you know. My channel is what, 7 years old, maybe older, and I have 290 subs. But that's fine. I'm not doing it to like promote or get subs or anything like that. I'm just kind of doing it for a laugh and, you know, hang out with some friends. You guys. Yeah, all that axe swinging didn't help you, did it? Shot. Oh, this guy's got red pants, that means he's serious. He did manage to chop me there. Give me that blue. Whoa! What? So what you can do is you can actually do that ninja stuff and use your sword to hit the bullets back, kind of Jedi style. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I win the game of strength. You lose. 2 pieces. Looks like we're transporting. I like the tank in the background. That was a nice piece of art. What is this? So we got a red head and a sort of a drink cup on a stick. Yeah. And this dude in the background who's concerned that I'm thirsty, I believe. Is that it? I think I took care of him. I think the next time that I do a stream, providing I get the opportunity, is yeah, there we go. Is I might put a list of the games I have in the comments, and then people can suggest something from them if they like. In fact, if anybody's in the comments in chat and wants to suggest something, I can always tell you if I have it or not. Or maybe the 4 or possibly less watchers are happy to see Sengoku too. I mean, I'm happy to be playing it. Chop you! That guy just... Ow! Down again. Let me finish. Alright, I'm going to do another continue considering I haven't seen anything in the chat. Just going to keep going for a bit. Well, that guy just ran away. Chicken. He looks like somebody who stepped out of Crowdbuster, actually. Alright, cool. Happy to keep playing it. Check it out, Gav. I got a horse! Chop that guy's head off. What a majestic horse I have. That enemies one had a horn. I could have a horn too, that'd be pretty good. Just ram people. Hey, give me my horse back. And of course, from a horse in the forest to on top of a jet plane. That's a pretty scary looking skull there in the back. Well, okay, there's stuff going off here. Let's have a sword fight on the back of a plane. Looks like a bomber of some kind. Alright. Got rid of them. Be the dog on a horse. I should have tried changing. Yeah. Double awesome. Tell you what, I should be the dog on the plane. But I need to do my no-hit strats here. Dog time. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want none. Ah, too bad, doggy. Took care of a lot of guys though. I did that thing again. Totally on purpose, honest. Is that the special move that it mentioned in the instructions at the beginning of the game? I should read the manual, or, you know, at least look at it, because it would be in Japanese. This is not going well. Down to my last life. Maybe I need to use this ducking move a bit more on these guys. Perhaps that's the solution. No, the solution is to get killed. More samurai. These guys remind me of those, when you pick up a yellow gem. Is that what it was? Oh, I have to be on the lookout for those. They remind me of those Japanese samurai films. I watched a bunch of them, but for the life of me, the name is escaping me right now. About this blind masseuse samurai guy. And they're all super cool. I've watched about 14 of these movies. They made a lot of them. Oh, that's annoying me now. I can't think of it. They're like quite old films. Zatoichi, that's it, yeah. Like, I think they were made the first one in the 50s or something. It was in black and white. But they're really cool. Whoa! That guy made an entrance. Although he has compromised the structural integrity of the plane. But it appears to be on fire anyway, looking in the background, so I doubt he's that much bothered at this point. Yeah, eat my stick, dude! Oh. Stick strats, not so hot. Alright, I want to be the dog, because they got a dog, I'm going to be a dog. She's got a lot of tails there. She's some sort of super fox. Oh no, this is not the dog. Oh well, this is ninja person. Yeah, you You can't handle my kicks. Idiot. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. Dog! Mm. Oh. He's a good boy. How we doing? $19.90x. Well, I think I pissed him off. I will definitely kill you. Definitely, he says. He's not messing around. Definitely. And you gotta send your better guys at me. Whoa, that dude was temporarily a skeleton. And he becomes a skeleton when I hit him. Temporarily a skeleton. Is that like a band name? Temporarily a skeleton. You alright, Gav? Yellow ball, electrical attack. I think I'm gonna let this go once I lose this credit. If anybody's interested, I could always put on another game, but otherwise I may just call it. Oh, I got... Okay, so it waited until some enemies were on the screen. Perhaps I should have waited to pick it up so more turned up. Oh, don't sword those people. Temporarily a skeleton with their new smash hit. Sometimes I'm in two pieces. What's up with this guy just hanging around? Oh right, you can't be killed until you take your jacket off. You should leave it on then. Oh, I'm getting a bit more wise to how that works. So I picked it up and it's like it's charged, but it doesn't actually trigger until I hit the attack. That, okay, blue's giving me this sort of green effect. Took care of him. How are we doing now? Oh, where are we going to end up? Mount Fuji, is it? Oh, I've seen you before, but you didn't have a big head last time. A floating head. I wonder if I'm supposed to attack that. Probably not. Once again, in half, but this time top to bottom. Yeah, you better run. Oh, I know what I'm going to play sometime. I've got to play some Shock Troopers on stream. Okay, pink gives me some sort of thunder attack on the end of my sword stroke. That seems pretty good. Yeah, if you had like a cape that made you invincible, I wouldn't take it off. That was an entrance. He must be the support act for sometimes a skeleton. Or was it occasionally a skeleton? I forget. He did a little hop hop and then promptly keeled over and died. Poor sticks. Yeah, but this is a Hori fighting stick, Neo. This thing is durable. You could club a large animal to death with it if that you were so inclined. I can actually show that, considering that I now appear to have lost that credit I said I was going to stop. Yeah, I'll save that. I'll come back to it. If I go to this, I can actually show you if it wouldn't be tangled up by my... This is my stick. So this thing is metal, literally, and steel shaft, solid buttons, same old buttons that I fitted to it. It did have some other buttons, but I wanted the colour kind, so I fitted them myself. A little bit of a mod. So yeah, this thing is serious. It's got turbo buttons for when you feel like just resting your fingers a bit. I got this with the Neo Geo back when I got it, way back in 2003 or 4. Was it 2003 I got it? So yeah, it's a great stick. I love it, and can't be damaged, not by playing anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do the Neo Geo CD Salute. There we go. Get back out from there. Pop the disc out. How long have I been running? I've been live for nearly an hour. That seems perfect. So, this is what we've been doing today. I hope you found that interesting. Not too much Svc Chaos because I do need to learn it a bit more. I was not doing it justice. Not a match. Struggle. That's just life, really, isn't it? So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Cheers for Retroheads, both of you guys jumping in. It's cool to say hello to you. And yeah, Gav really doing the comments some justice there. So thanks for tuning in. Take care, guys. All the best. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a good week.